So the slide is all the biology you'll ever need. It's only about a quarter of the slide, at least for this presentation. Um, let's talk about proteins. So in your body, there's like broadly three major classes of macromolecules. There's lipids, carbohydrates, and proteins. A protein is just a string of amino acids, a special type of biomolecule. There's 20 varieties of amino acids. If you put them together into a sequence, you can have like a virtually infinite number of possible molecules that then fold into. So you can think about it largely as just every single protein is this 20-letter alphabet. And that string specifically determines a unique 3D shape. And by virtue of the shape of that protein, what job it does in your cell, like for instance, catalyzes a reaction, keeps pathogens out, etc. Um, the work done in this paper is that their goal is to train ESMC, sort of their like third major or fourth major iteration in a long series of models of the group of the evolutionary scale group originally at Meta, then their own company now at BioHub, have been training for a few years now, where the cell is very similar to language, where let's just take hundreds of millions of years or sort of evolved sequences that we've sort of gone out and found across biology, both in humans, but also across bacteria and in our environment, and just go train a big masked language model on them, right? So, I mean, nowadays we mostly train NTP models, but the pitch here is that if I take some protein represented as like, these strings of 20 tokens, like hide a few, and then can I train a really big BERT-style transformer to predict mass positions as a function of the other ones nearby. And the crucial part is that we never tell it anything about the protein beyond just the sequence, right? So all this guy's got access to is just this string, and it's being asked to basically learn things about the grammar of that protein as a function of which protein other amino acids seems to co-occur with, right? So like, I think there's like this old saying in natural language processing, it's like you'll know a word by the company that it keeps. And here the idea is that you'll know a protein by the sort of amino acids it keeps. And the bet is that if we do this at scale, just on this simple sequence task, we will eventually get all of these sort of other properties of a protein, say like structure, that we do care about sort of for free.